Welcome back. Today we're going to spend some time supporting plants that we already have. So we're going to support a cucumber trellis. We're going to restake some tomatoes, and I've actually got an apple tree that we're going to support one of the branches. It has a lot of fruit on it. These tomato plants are doing a pretty good job of growing upright, but I think we know that that's not going to stay that way forever. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in a couple stakes. This guy hasn't needed one as of yet. This one's got a pretty crude stick helping him out. We're going to do something a little more intentional with this and see how it goes. So that should help out. I didn't realize at the time, but the tomato was already grabbing onto the stick that was already in there. I was as gentle as I could be, taking it off and replacing it with this other post. Just using this twine that you can pick up at a hardware store or a garden store. Seems to do the trick. I actually had a wire twist tie on before that was also doing the job, but I feel like this is a little gentler and is going to hopefully not damage the plant. Let's hope that's right. I'm sure someone can watch this video and armchair gardener me for days, but that's what I did. That's what it looks like, and we'll see how it works out. Now that we got that settled, time to set up these cucumbers. These are a variety of pickling cucumber we actually picked up in Idaho. And I'm gonna set it here next to the tomatoes and eventually tie it in to this irrigation we have set up. Probably won't do that today. There are actually two in here, and they're already kind of going opposite each other. So I think what I'm going to do is put in a teepee with some twine going around it as a trellis, and see if I can't get a sort of DNA kind of double helix situation going on. Hopefully they like it better than this stick that's already here. I'm going to be using these sturdy bamboo plant stakes by Vigoro from Home Depot. Have you ever started working on something and then partway done realize that it's probably not the best way to do it, or that you're gonna have to change it later, that someone's gonna watch your video, tell you that you have no right to be gardening? I mean, it looks right, but as I was putting it on here, I can definitely tell that it is not what we'd call stable. Hopefully it's strong enough to stay up for now. Might have to bolster it later. Might have to transplant this cucumber. I actually have two pots, two separate trellises. I've made things that look better. Hopefully this is in the realm of good enough. All right, plan two, this is gonna be great. These guys are too big to do my original plan. So what I'm gonna do is transplant one of these cucumbers to a different pot, and we're gonna set up a different kind of trellis. So I had some lavender in here. Unfortunately, it wasn't getting hit by the irrigation and it died. So we're gonna use that for the second cucumber. No idea how deep this root system is, and I've never done this before. Wish me luck. Maybe I should have set this pot up better, but here we are, moving forward. Yeah, that's something. All right, gently. It's like this guy knows jujitsu. Two vines found each other and they are locked. Hey, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So you can be here, grabbing yourself again. Alright, I'm sure that could have been worse. It doesn't look great, but it's a lot happier than sitting on the ground like he was up until now. On to number 2. Hey, I found more ants. Neat. Look at these things, it's out of control. Out of control. Really, I had much higher hopes, greater aspirations when I started out with this thing, but this is what we got, and that's okay. This is some kind of palm tree volunteer that I do not want under this apple tree. The zucchini's doing great, these onions are doing well, but I probably should clean up the rest of this before we get started. Look at all of these ants. We'll have to take care of these ants in another episode. We should be able to cut this in half. Shave off another piece here so it's kind of like a little spike. There. That's probably not how you start this, but that's what's happening.